Hello, welcome back, folks. If you're just tuning in, we're in Satisfactory. We're at the giant Megatron power facility build. And we just did a long stream of Minecraft, and we're switching gears for more building in this game. My name is Joel, of course. And big shout out and thank you to Cosmic Dancer for gifting a sub to Nerdpants McGee. Nerdpants McGee is continuing that sub. I really appreciate that. So, Nerdpants, is that you subbing, or are you continuing on a multiple gift sub from Cosmic? Because if you're continuing on with a new sub, shouldn't you have a new sub badge? Shouldn't you have like the green Earthstone key badge now? That's how that works, right? I could be wrong. Whoa, did it just get like really dark? That was weird. All right, so the last time we were here, we were down in the bowels of the refinery area, and we were putting in these purple lights, and we were doing the decorating in these areas. Four days left on the original. Oh, I see. So, right. So you've continued the sub. Awesome. Well, thank you very much. So in 4 days, the next time you're here after that, you should have a new badge. So, yeah, very cool. So yeah, it's a little noisy down here because there's lots of stuff moving around. But so far, we've got all the purple lights down in there. We've not done anything down there because we've got skylights. And the other thing I wanted to check was our power. I think we were up around 58. 59. So we're almost at... I didn't think we could make more than 60. That seems unlikely. Why are we making more than 60? Oh, this is the whole network. This is not just this... Not just this machine. Because we've got a little bit of power happening elsewhere in the world. But if we're up above 60 in certain parts... Power grid A... That it shouldn't be able to go above 60. That doesn't make any sense. But that's good. That means we're operating at full tilt, right? Magic? Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. 100%. 91. 100%. I mean, anything above 90 I'll take for now. 100%. 96. I'm not sure why the middle ones are always off. I'm not sure what it is about the middle ones that don't seem to want to play nice. It's very tidy down on this one. Running diluted fuel and magic, yep. 100%. 96. Again, with the middle ones not being 100%, it's very strange. 96. 100%. 100%. So what are the 96 missing? Looks like water. This looks like water is the missing link here. So at some point it looks like the water doesn't make it. I'm not sure why that's at 96. That should be... It's done like 3 or 4 rounds at 100% efficiency. Oh, now we're down to 13. Weird. Well, the good news is we're doing lots of stuff, so... I think what we're going to do is we're going to continue on. I'd like to try and push the design down this way a little bit. I also want to figure out what we're going to do in these hallways. Why are you yellow? Crude oil again. So weird. So yeah, I guess we'll just pick up right where we left off. Let's start here, I guess. Looks like we just have to continue the ceiling. I think that's all I did down here is just a flat ceiling, right? Yeah. We could do a little chamfer on this if we wanted to. That might be something we should consider. Oh no, that interferes with that. So we'd have to do this. No, I don't like that. So maybe we raise that a little bit. See what that looks like. It's gonna be a little dark for a while. The nighttime is only 5 minutes in the game, so won't be too bad. I sort of like having that recess there to put more lights in. Does beg the question how we're going to handle the edge here. What if these were ramps? That siren is quite loud. Oh, I meant to make those 1 meter ramps. Go. Yeah, I think that's gonna work. Oh, whoops. Deleted the wrong thing. really deleted the wrong thing. There we go. And the way that we had this before was there was one on either end. And then 2 in the middle. More quick wire required. Oh yeah, the siren cuts right through the mic. The condenser mic won't be able to anything high pierced. That's why the blue jays sound like they're on my shoulder when they're in the backyard. Is the high pitched stuff. Let's grab some quick wire, and I'll get a little bit more concrete, a little bit more plastic. Anything else I need? Plates. Get some quartz and some silica, maybe? Yep. I think I might color some of these pipes. The blue ones, or the water looks better with a blue pipe. Yeah, this is where I was. Alright, so that's all there. And then up above... Oh, I had already done one? Oh no, that's the other, that's the different style, right. I think I'm gonna paint these as well. I don't know if it matters if the lights are colored or if the things behind the lights are colored. No, I guess I'll leave those normal. What is going on? My controls are all messed up. Like that, and then if we go upstairs, we should be able to see where they're all connected. Or not. Oh, there it is there. Oh, it's back there. Okay. I guess we'll go... Could just go to there, but then I have to figure out another place, because I think we're going to do blue for plastic, just for fun. So we'll put this over here. Oh, we've got lights over there too. I might eventually have to move this. I don't remember what we had the other one on. 75 maybe? 70. It's blue. So now we've got blue light happening down this way, and then we'll just hook all the other ones together. And we'll just do this one off of there. Very bright, very bright. And now we just have to change the color. I'm not sure why you have to flick that, but you have to switch it to get the color to actually work. I'm not sure what color we're going to make the black hallway for the rubber, but that looks pretty cool. Oh, we've got rubber machines in here too. I may have to make the whole thing purple, I don't know. Oh, so that's not hooked up yet. There's always something to do. Where are these? Well, I just hooked up these ones. So they're under here? Yes. Oh, we have to do half foundations, I guess. Can't see the pattern, which is annoying. So why is this different than the other side? I thought the other side it was very easy to hook everything up. $2 there and $2 there. For some reason, I've got this at 4 meters. Oh, I see what it did. Okay. This was the old roof pattern that we had made. They didn't say anything about new lights in that Satisfactory video. They talked about the blueprints, but they didn't say anything about new lights, which I was hoping for. Yeah, we definitely need some smaller lights, I agree. Alright, so now these are all blue. Cool. So now I can just continue on, I guess, with the interior design here. It's all pretty straightforward. Man, it is only 4:41 here. Oops, that's not supposed to be... Oh, yes, it is. And it's already dark outside. Sigh. Oh, I'm glad that doesn't clip the conveyor belt. December 22nd, we'll start the return. Yeah, that's true. That's true. And now we need the half walls in here. So loud. The Masurk. So I'm out for today. Wish you good luck in Satisfactory. Thanks very much to Masurk. Good to see you. Appreciate you coming by. Have a fantastic Saturday. Enjoy the rest of your day. Now I guess we'll make these pipes blue? We don't have to. This one. Yeah, I think that looks good. And then we gotta do signs. Thomas Space. I did Factorio a year ago, but I'm not sure about continuing Satisfactory. There seems to be still quite some bugs. I mean, what kind of bugs are you encountering? I mean, it's a little buggy, but it's not like it's a disaster. What's a new one, Sandy? Open world today, and the tractor was gone. Found it floating in the sky, so I guess it's just there now. Yeah, the vehicles can be a little bit messy. I've never heard that before, though. Did you send it to the bug reporter? So, I think we have to find a new color. So I've got fixed secondary, and I've got water. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to leave everything here. And I'm just going to brighten this up a bit so we can see what's up. And then we're going to take this down to like a blue color. And then take this back down to 3. I think that's about right. I think I like that better. So we'll go with saving that as I wonder how close that is to the other one. So this is 30, 231, and 0.03. So the one over here, I wonder what I did with the water ones. Thanks very much, Thomas. Appreciate it. How you been? I feel like it's been a while since I've seen you. So these look like they're very similar. 226 and 0.5. I like that for the water, though. It matches the water better. So just for fun, we'll compare the two. And this was 225-ish. Really subtle difference. But it definitely is a different color. Yeah, I like these better. Feels very bright in here in the middle of the day. So now we have to do the walls. I don't remember these little bits sticking out of the top. They stick it over here? Oh yeah, they do. Okay. Cool. So that's one of these. Dope. I almost said done, but we had one more thing to do here. Got that side already. Cool. So what did I do over here? Right. Nothing. Fix that too. So I think what we want to do is have lights somewhere. So I could put lights in each one of these. I'm just not sure if I want to do like one of these lights. because that's going to shine on the wall. Or if I want to put a light over here, it's going to shine on the machines. I feel like for consistency we might want to go with just these lights here. Just means I can't put one right at the front. I'm going to have to move it over this way. And we will likely have to reconsider this part here. We're probably going to have to come down with at least a 1 meter foundation. Yeah. And then we have to try to put in like another like 1.5 meter foundation here. I guess we just put one in every little cubby, right? There's only 4. Meanwhile, turned my streaming break into streaming stop. I'm slowly enjoying things more, preparing to organize events for creators in the background. Oh, that's cool. You know, like, it's important to, you know, have a balance. Make sure you don't overexert yourself, all that good stuff. So where are these? Those are the machines. Oh, here they are right here. Oh, come on. Snapping points on these stupid walled nodes are so... Oh, come on. Like, just snap. Part of it is the slidey hover pack, too. That's an issue as well. So I have to come from this node. That's the center. And then this is here. Thomas in Space, I feel like, were you one of the people that was streaming, what's it called? Astroneer? Ooh, I like that. That's cool. I do over here? Sections of 3. So this is temporary. I feel like we might want to use this space for hypertubes. We'll go 1, 2, 3. There's probably so many excess foundations in this build that I just don't really need, you know? I don't think I ever streamed it, but fair to assume I did, though. Yeah, it makes sense. It seems like it would be a fitting game for you, anyway. From what I remember. Starting to take shape a little bit. All right, so this is 200 meters squared water. $240. Each one of these requires 20. So there's 10 there. So this should only be putting out... Whoops. So we're overproducing here, but that's fine. Where's the rest? The rest of the water is going down this way. Sign says 600 meters square, or cubed, rather. 40 times 15. Ah, these are the ones at 83%. Right, so this one... These need to be at 83% then. Or, rather... So we'll do the same thing. So 200 meters cubed. I'll just copy this. And then it's 2 water. Extractors. And it is 100 meters cubed, and that's at each. I don't know if they're going to leave the signs there. I like them for me sometimes for the future. Just good stuff to know. Where are those? I need these little bits. Oh, I can't see. Okay. I just forget I've got to do like a little half foundation up here too. Starting to get hard to get back down. I need to start punching holes in the ceiling. Do 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 do. Did I not do? I thought I did that already. Maybe not. Break time, says Sandy. Thanks very much. Right on the autosave. Right on the autosave. Do, 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 do. Oh, I was supposed to change the color of those first, wasn't I? Put in the other pipe, and then we'll take that break. I don't know about having both colors, but we'll see. We might change our minds later. Watching Minecraft stream and went for on a walk, and I have no clue what the game this is. Void Doctor Live. This is Satisfactory. I'm just about to take a short break, but you're in good timing because when I take a break, I ride the break train, and you get to have like a little tour of the world and what we've built so far for the next 5 minutes. So I'll be back. I'll be right back. Hold on to your nuggets. A little bit of a traffic jam. I love that these trains work as designed, or as we've set them up properly. So Void Doctor, Satisfactory is a resource management and factory building game. Similar to Factorio, if you've ever watched Factorio. There's less aggressive wildlife. It doesn't kind of like invade your space in the same way that they do in Factorio. I tried Factorio and I didn't like it. I much prefer Satisfactory. And I like the 3D aspect of it, like the first person scale of everything is very cool. And plus, trains. I mean, I know there's trains in Factorio as well, but noticing it was the first-person Factorio, which is the game I'm familiar with. Yes, yeah. That's people have called it first-person Factorio for sure. Yeah. So this is going to be the Devastator build. So we're modeling it after the Transformer Devastator. That's why it's all green and purple. And this was built a year ago, so I need to update it and make it look a lot cooler because we have way more building parts now and a lot of different color options and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't like the bugs in Factorio. If I wanted to play a real-time strategy, I'll play a real-time strategy. Right? Oh, thanks. This is the one that we're working on now is based on Megatron. And we've got, I think there's a board image. Yeah, so that's the shape language for the Megatron power facility. And I'm trying to make it look like a Decepticon base. So this is doing 60,000 megawatts of power, and seems to be working. It's all kind of caught up. It's hovering around 95-99% efficiency. So yeah, so far so good. Feels very dark. I don't know whether the gamma needs adjusting again or what, but the train feels super dark on the side. Like a glove. I don't know what I'm going to be doing with all of these water extractors. I'm going to have to figure that out. I think we're going to have to turn them around. That seems to work pretty well there. Low on polymer. Interesting. These aren't a key part of the factory. These are the overflow machines. So these are making plastic and rubber. And they're making it from the waste material that we're making while we make heavy oil residue. So take a look at it. What I'm working on right now, or designing right now, we've got the refineries here, the 60 refineries, and they're making, turning crude oil into heavy oil residue, but they have this polymer resin waste output. So we've got the polymer resin being split into refineries making plastic and refineries making rubber. And that's where we are right now. And then the water extractors are needed to make the plastic and the rubber. So these water extractors are the 7 water extractors behind me. And then the refineries that we're in right now are the plastic ones. And then the 15 refineries around the corner are the rubber ones. So these 10 are the plastic, and then there's 5 black ones here, and then there's 15 black ones in this area here, and those are making rubber. And right now we're just scrapping it. We're turning it into, we're putting it into the sink. We're filling a bin just kind of to have some inventory, and then we're destroying the rest just to kind of keep it flowing. But when I finish designing this area, it's all going to be tidy, and we'll have it all figured out. Thomas, when you play Factorio, you have the bugs turned on? Does Factorio have a setting where you can turn them off entirely, or is it only like just a little bit? I've seen a lot of people that play Satisfactory also play the Dyson Sphere program. I've never given that a shot. I tried before we leave, and I quite liked that. That was fun. It was hard on the eyes though, because the camera rotation was very strange. Alright, that's that hallway finished. You can turn them off. Oh, interesting. I didn't. Maybe because I only played the demo, I didn't have that ability. So I've done that, done that. I guess now we're onto this one. Oh, this is gonna be a lot of work. Well, these are not even concrete. Wow. Cool that the pavement looks wet and the glass looks wet when it's exposed to the rain outside. Time for me to log off, says Sandy. Have a nice stream. Thanks so much. I really appreciate you being here. Thanks for the modding. Always great to see you. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. This is kind of like a I want to get stuff done stream for me. I'm trying to not wrap up this project, but I really want to get it to the point where it looks cool from most angles, you know? Instead of like half done. Now, are these the right floors? Yes. I think the other ones I had a lot of this stuff set up already. It'll be easier to put the tops on these though because we don't have the ceiling in yet. That should be easier. And then we also have to do this part, which I don't remember how. I'd say that's probably the way to do it. this is where it switches to be more central. So we can grab that and put that there. But it's higher. That's right. Oh, so Factorio has like a peaceful mode? That's cool. So I'm just going to follow the pattern that we've established, and hopefully it'll work out all right. Oops. Now, I don't think you can do black light in this game. It would be neat to give it a try, but I don't know if that's really a possibility. So we might end up changing these all to purple, I don't know. These silly little hitboxes on these things are not fun. So we'll try blue. But I do also have, that's gray. Don't really have a black. Seems like a strange color. That's the blue. I wonder if I just make another one of these things and just kind of put it right in here. Just for fun. To see if this will work. Yeah, there's no black per se. So yeah, I guess we'll stick with blue. For a factory that was meant to be all Megatron themed, it has a lot of like black and blue and other colors that are not necessarily Megatron colors. That is the ugly green color that I had there, though. Interesting. It actually shows up. I didn't think it was going to be so visible. How does this game start? Is it a blank slate? Do you have to collect resources? Yes, you have to collect resources. You start off with just essentially a pickaxe, for the lack of a better way to say it. And then you start your iron production, and then you start your copper production. The tutorial is fantastic. It's also very funny, very reminiscent of Portal, if you've ever played Portal. Lots of humor from the AI as they give you instructions. There are VODs on the Joel Duggan VODs channel of a different playthrough where I made a Metroplex Autobot Transformer factory. You can find those on Joel Duggan VODs on YouTube, and you can see from the very beginning. I went through it pretty quick because it was like I was trying to get through early game to get ready for update 5 at the time. But it was a good playthrough. It's still still have it. I would eventually like to return to it. What I really want to figure out is see if I can get it and save it and like combine the two save files. I don't know if that's possible. There's a lot of mods out there though. I might be able to do that. Alright, so I just have to do these sketchy little inside parts. I find this very flashy. Sorry about the bright colors. You'd like to see it from the beginning? Yeah, it's a pretty fun game from the beginning. I do try. I mean, right now I'm just kind of decorating stuff, but when I'm doing like the intro part of it, I was trying to explain. Whenever I'm building a factory and doing like the logistics and stuff, I tend to try to explain what I'm doing. There's not a lot to talk about here. I'm just kind of repeating a new pattern or a design pattern that I like. And making things look pretty. Oh, I guess that should be a black pipe, shouldn't it? Cool. I'm going to swing these around. Look at that guess. Just about right. Oh, looks like we gotta do the bottom floor in here too. Oh, I've never done 15. We're gonna have to figure out how to do this new pattern. So it'll be one on the end like that. That's no problem. And then 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I guess we'll have to do the ends and then we'll have to figure out the best way to do it. This is trickier than it should be. Woo. Oh, I was like, what's going on? I'm standing on a conveyor belt. Should have done this all a lot earlier. Must have got carried away with the building and the planning and stuff. Do 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 do. Goes there, goes up to the roof. Oop. Alright, that's that. Can close this up. So that's going to be there, and I guess we'll have to figure out how to like subdivide this so that it's interesting. There should be a middle, but it's 15, so we'll have to figure out like the best way to do that. It might be easiest just to leave it all flat. Certainly would save a lot of time. So we've got 13 in the middle, I guess. 1, 2, 3. No, not 13. There's 10 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could put a section here. That's probably the easiest thing to do. So we do 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, and no, okay. So yeah, we'll have to do it here. This is just my design brain doing the things that it needs to do to create a little bit of a break in the pattern here. Which incidentally works out to be... Oh, I thought it was going to be the middle of that pathway, but I guess it won't be. I could do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. That's all good. Those have got the tops on them. I did something wrong. That's fixed. It's good. I'm very curious about the blueprints and whether or not we can do little blueprints that might help us like place blocks better. Because it depends on how many blueprints you can save, but there could be some very useful stuff. Alright, so now I want to do these little top pieces before things get crazy. Why are you not snapping to the thing I want you to snap to? That's annoying. There we go. Get those in. That's one done. I have to say, I will be very happy when this part of the build is all finished. I know I've mentioned it before, but I do find there's a lot of kind of repeated actions in the game, which is fine when you, I mean, like, you kind of, it's my own fault for making something this massive. But hopefully the blueprint stuff will alleviate that. Did I make those too high? I made those too high. That's annoying. Those are right though. I'm surprised I haven't needed to go for another resource trip this stream. We've been building all kinds of stuff the last 2 streams. Oh, spoke too soon. Out of concrete. Out of everything. Wow. It's funny, I was just thinking, like, I feel like I should be running out of stuff soon. I think I'll get my plastic from down below. MDog95, it goes well, thank you. We're just working on the other part of the refinery wing. This area here where we're making the plastic and the rubber. So we're almost done. At least the walls. We still have yet to do the roof, but we've got a lot of stuff going well. It's just a lot of repetition, but that's fine. Oh, we're missing the stuff. Not a pump. I want that. So I think that's black. Did I paint this one? Not there. That goes to that. Cool. And I guess we'll paint this. Get some walls. Seems like a lot of work, but I think in the end, I feel like it makes it worth it. Having everything look really consistent. The ambience is perfect. Well, thank you. I'm glad you like it. It's very sci-fi, which I do like. You can have this stuff look very industrial, very terrestrial, or you can have it look very like futuristic and like outworldly in some ways. So now it's just the signs. Oh, that's not the right one. Don't know why it always turns them around. I feel like, especially when the game can tell which way you're facing, there's still quite a few quality of life tweaks that I hope that they make. Probably your favorite part of the build so far. That's great. I appreciate that. It does make me want to rethink the way that I'm designing the blender floors. I like the blender floor, but it doesn't seem to match anymore with what I'm doing, so I might try to streamline that and make it look a little bit cooler. A little more futuristic and Cybertronian, a little chunkier rather than a lot of glass and stuff like that. Plus, if it'll simplify it, it means it'll take me less time to do all 16 blender floors. $16? No, it's 8 floors. Oh, we're so close. At least the copy paste on these sign settings works in a really nice way. We don't have to worry about too much in that regard. I don't know how I'm going to do a black sign though. Again, we might just have to stick with purple. Because the signs do give us an opportunity to make them black, unlike the lights. Ah, so it just goes into a bright white. Or gray. It's funny how they're two different colors. What's the purple one? 255. I really wish that escape would exit out of every menu in this game. It's quite frustrating that it doesn't. So we'll do that at 1. So it has like a little bit of a purple. Why did that not save? Did I not have a sign? Purple sign. So that just makes it purple. I'm gonna try both next to each other. Void Doctor, it's all good. I do long streams on weekends, and it's cool that people can kind of come and go as they need, and let's go with that. So I think I prefer the one on the right. Much darker. So we'll go with that. You think of another game where that would be a great mechanic? Yep. Me too. Me too. What just happened there? There. Cool, so that's in there. That's all painted the right color. Everything has got a sign. Everything is all filled in. That's good. We just have to pull these roof bits down here. And I guess we'll continue this all the way down too. Might as well. I mean, it's easy to do. And I'm just going to start from the other end with the lights over the first machine. And then it's like skip one and then between the machines. Skip one and then between the machines. And these two are right next to each other, I think. Yep. And then we should be able to skip one and put one here. Oh, nope. I'd say that looks pretty evenly spaced. Let's go hook them up. Good old autosave. You're noticing the similarities between how you build in Satisfactory and how you build in Minecraft. Interesting. What are those similarities? Like the fact that I frame stuff out first? I treat building games like I treat drawings. I do like rough sketches in basic blocks, and then I go back and refine everything. I need to see a visual representation of what's happening. Like I need to have like some sort of like thing sketched out in terms of just the broad strokes for me to see and plan and see what's going on. So that should be blue light all the way down. That looks correct. So we just have to move these signs and we're good. Good, good. How did we handle this on the others? Residual rubber, polymer resin. I think I could just copy this and put this underneath here. Oh, maybe I had it on the wrong thing. Oh, whatever. That's fine. I don't know if I'm going to keep those signs. I just need them for my own reference for now. I don't know what this was powering. But I don't need it. Last but not least, I think we're just going to take this little bit here and zoop it along. And I think I was doing like every second like spot had a skylight going on. Starts with over the refinery, so we'll just go here. It's tricky. Now I don't know if I'm going to keep this weird angled thing that's happening out here. This part here. I don't know if that's going to stay. Brings us to there. And I think that's about as far as I've got planned. I don't know quite what the front of this is going to look like, so we'll have to figure out what's going on from there. But I do like the idea of having these skylights and having a little bit of natural light come in here. Even though it does look cool when it's all lit up in the blues and the purples. We don't have the windows yet. And so the next time I play on this save, I think what we're going to do is we're going to figure out how to permanently organize these water extractors. Oh, thanks, Cosmic. Appreciate that. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These 2 go to the plastic, and then these 6 go to the rubber. And I want to treat them in the same way that we treated the other water extractors, and those look really cool. So if we go over here, we've got the other water extractors all kind of encased in their own sort of, I'm not even sure what we want to call it, their own pillars. Like they've kind of got this cool built into the wall look, which I like. So I'm going to try and mimic that. Maybe not with the curve. We've got a lot of angles happening over on the other side. So maybe what we'll do is, instead of having the curve, maybe we'll take like this angle that we've got going on here with these little 2-meter ramps. Maybe we'll kind of echo that over here above these. I could also just continue this along in the same way that I've continued this along over here. We could try and line things up, but it's gonna be challenging because I did not think that far ahead when I place these in. These can also be moved. Like, these don't have to be exactly where they are. They fit rather nicely where they are, but they don't all have to be in that spot. I feel like, yeah, these 2 aren't even lined up, so there's a little bit of moving and grooving that we could do. Plus we've got room to expand a little bit. I can move these belts if we need to, these under the ground, under the floor belts here, so I can move all this kind of stuff if I have to. So I need to, I think 2 things that have to happen. I have to figure out how to get these water refinery or water extractors to look good. I also have to figure out a permanent exit for the rubber and the plastic. This is temporary, so we need to figure out where it's going to go. I was thinking it was going to go out to a train station, but I don't know where that train station is going to be yet, so we need to figure that out. So, but that's going to be it for me for today. I will be back tomorrow at 1 o'clock Atlantic. That's UTC minus 4 hours. We will be streaming on the Citadel Minecraft server again. I don't know if I'm going to do a doubleheader tomorrow. We'll have to see. But it's a pretty rainy, gross weekend here in Nova Scotia. So happy to be hanging out with you folks. Make sure you leave a follow before you go. I'm going to try to pass you on to somebody playing Satisfactory. Barring that, I will pass you on to someone playing Minecraft. So hang in tight for the raid. Make sure you check out patreon.com/JoelDuggan, as well as the other podcasts and stuff that I do. All of it is linked at joelduggan.com. Very easy to find. Hope you enjoy the rest of your Saturday. I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.